Yeah.
So I grew up in Buffalo, New York, as you might know, right? I'm a
Oh, I do know
Buffalonian.
that. Right. Right.
And my hometown art museum is the Albright Knox, which is a superb, fantastic museum, like on par with one of the best museums in the world, I think, for its scale, for its size, best American museum. And, I grew up going to the Albright Knox. I always knew that it was a very special place. There wasn't a lot about Buffalo growing up in the 70s and 80s that was world class. And we had the Buffalo Bills.
I was going to say football.
Go
Yep.
Bills. We had the Sabres at the time. There was not a particularly amazing period. They were better in the 70s, really. And then we had the Albright Knox, which was always world class. And we did it for a period of time into like maybe the early part of the 80s. Michael Tilson Thomas was the conductor of the BPO, the Buffalo Philharmonic Orchestra.
Yeah.
And, Buffalo is a city that once was, right? So it has a great Philharmonic and a big kind of intellectual culture with the various universities there, the two big SUNYs and all that stuff. So it always had more going for it than it got credit for, really. But the thing that was really world class was the Albright Knox. And I knew that it was world class from the earliest age. Like I knew that it was special. Even as people were leaving Buffalo in droves, moving to other places in the Sun Belt where you are now or elsewhere, just vacating a bad economy, I knew that that was special. And then when I was in high school, the hall walls, the alternative space hall walls, which was actually the very first alternative space in America, was a place I used to hang out. Like I remember seeing like Billy Idol play at a little dive punk bar, and it was co-sponsored by Hall Walls. So I first saw Bill T. Jones perform there. So there was a lot of really great stuff going on in Buffalo in the alternative sphere, and I became sort of involved in art that way. A lot of friends who were artists. I like got my first job at the mall in 1983 at my suburban mall. Was called the Boulevard Mall, and my first job was at the Gap folding jeans back when they had Levi's and things. And I met instantly the gay guys who worked at Chess King across the way, and we were all like fast friends. And two of them were artists. One was like a designer, and one was like a painter, and we became great pals. And it was like that was always going to be my world. So. But I went to NYU and studied art history. So that was like a formalization of a hunter instinct.